I would like to invite CA Jagjeet Singh to present his use case.
Yeah, sure. So I'm just sharing my presentation, and so the screen is visible.
Yes, sir. We can see your PowerPoint.
Okay. So good afternoon, everybody, and thank you ICAI for giving me the opportunity for presenting this use case. So I am the member from industry, so I'm not in practice, though I am having most of my friends who are in practice, and I have been witnessing the way they are using AI and AI tools in their practice. So this use case is basically more applied to the members in industry, and which is a automated variance analysis and dynamic dashboard. But having said that, it would also be applicable to the members in practice who are dealing with different clients. So because in a life of chartered accountants, it is the variance analysis and the reconciliations which are actually putting up more value and more role into it. So I'll just start with the presentation. So I have just put that this is the artificial intelligence which has prepared the model. I have used the tool BI, which is business intelligence, which has beautified and linked the things very beautifully. But it is actually a CI, which is a CA intelligence, which has actually reviewed, validated, and approved. So everywhere the CI would be required to complete any application. So I'll just take not much time and I'll define the problem, what problem we are facing and everybody is facing who are facing with the large data, that there is fragmented data across industry, different companies. There are a lot of, every month the TBs are generated, budgets are there, budgets are monthly budget and all, and there are actual data which are into different formats and all. And even some are coming into the system like SAP system and all. And there is always a manual computation of various variances, and they are generally error prone and slow. So the reporting timeline is generally between 5th to 8th day of a month, if there are multi-product companies and there are a lot of trial balance entries which are there. So it takes 5 to 8 days in actually preparing the insightful presentation for the board member or CFO to review. And by that time, by 7th, if we are giving something, everything is being delayed, late decisions, no easy drill down is there. So there are different reports, different variants, different purpose, all are different reports, and a static thing is there. There is lack of trust without any professional validation. So that would be one part. Now when the solution is created, so there is a technical build. I'll just talk about the technical part, how it has been conceived. So first of all, when the automation pipeline was being envisaged, so first of all, I have started collecting and arranging the inputs, that what are the various inputs which are going into the model. TBs, month-wise TBs would be there, because every month we are doing the MIS closing. Budgets would be there. So these are static budgets, but they are month-wise budget which are there, because we have to do month YTD and quarter reconciliations. And then there would be a product-wise data which may be part of budget, though product-wise would not be a TB part, but separately there would be a contribution which is coming from different reports. So that is being collected. A blueprint was designed, linkages and mappings were made on paper, and obviously the help was taken from Claude and ChatGPT, defining the reporting output format. So this was the starting point where we are going to put up the solution. And then the important part came was that with all those definings now coming to the BI, Power BI, which we are writing M code. So writing the code into Power BI, and in that basically a lot of support was required. So ChatGPT and Claude both were used, and I'll come to this later, that how Claude and ChatGPT, how they have performed. And then we developed some dashboard in Power BI which is based on the domain knowledge, and then created DAX measures for some reports, because those should be properly shown. And then the last part which was there and which was very important was the validation of the output. And I can say that it has taken much more time, because every time when the reports were run, Power BI, different thing, all the codes were running, and when I was manually checking, there was some error, and that error was because of some code which might have missed. So I have to review the code along with them and give the logic that okay, now you add this to this, so that things are there. And obviously end-to-end automation was there. So the more focus was on that, nothing is to be done, just a input folder where I have to put a TB and a product wise contribution which is there, and everything should come. So this is how it has happened, and it has taken much time and code. So majorly, if I say key steps, I have told just to give a glimpse: input collected, blueprint designed, output finalized, ETL logic built. So M code was developed, dashboard were developed beforehand, that what we are requiring in the report, DAX measure created, validation done, and then end-to-end automation was done to enable the refresh of report. So it is just a pasting of a TB and some data from for the YTD contribution product wise. So how AI was used? Automated variance storytelling is there. It is not just number. If you, I'll just show you in a moment the product, and the M scripts are reusable. And while creating the scripts, I have made sure that even in for other variance analysis, it is between budget and actuals. So if a period to period is to be done, or even some other analysis are there, so M scripts are reusable. So DAX measures are used. Validation loop has been checked. So it, after I completed this complete presentation, this project, I had validated everything with the ChatGPT as well as within the Excel, that whether output is correct or not. Cloud ChatGPT were used for code generation and logic validation, and believe me, they have taken a lot of time. So to explain the, and even I am having that paid version subscription for both, but every time that logic has to be explained to Claude as well as for ChatGPT, and whenever the output was coming wrong, so it has to be reverted back through the feedbacks, and Power BI code was used to create the decision model using DAX. So now the business relevance, I'll skip this slide. It is faster and accurate reporting in the interest of time, and these are the practical benefits just to see the consistency. So the major part which we can see is the consistency and linkage. So this is the main part which I am seeing. It would provide a reliable report by CA Intelligence. Scalability, we'll talk about it later. So scalability would be at horizontal deployment as well as vertical. So it is a contribution analysis. We can go up to the complete profitability variance analysis, as well as we can do the working capital cash flow analysis also, so that we can move up to the FCF level between budgets, between periods and all. And the best approach is AI and BI enhance speed, aesthetic and linkage. But if it is reviewed by CI, the trust and reliability is there. So I'll just show you the screenshot. These are the data, these are the M codes which are there, and I'll just show you. Could not go down. Okay, and these are the data tables which I have used, and these are the DAX measure. These are DAX measure we have used, and these are the Power Query reports which have been generated, and some coloring and everything is being used through DAX. And these are the input files. A lot of files were there, and everything here is in Excel, because first of all, SAP connectors are not there here in this machine, and the second part is SAP connector, and this is the practical use case. I am using it in my office, and I have replicated with the duplicate and some redacted data. So data is not original, and I have downloaded whatever was required through the connector. I have downloaded the Excel file. If you see that LSTB, April, August, June, July, May, these are the 5 months TB with the data changed. I have used them. So actual GLs and all, and there is a mapping and all, right? So now let's go to the model. I'll just share my model with you. The model, okay. I have to reshare it.
You can share your entire screen so that we'll think.
Yeah, sir. So is the model visible now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so sir, we'll start with this YTD analysis. So I have prepared some of the measures to depict the capability of the model. So there are a lot of things which can be done, and I'll show you the data which is there. So enormous data, a lot of measures we have created, and lot we can do. And I'll just put up like this, that the DAX, which appears to be a very complicated thing, the DAX is actually very simple language, and you can directly, through Microsoft's interface, you can directly choose between the things, and it is not even a programming language basically, though it has capability of being a programming language. So I'll just let you through. This is the variance, YTD variance, and I have put it for the April to August, which is the actual months which has passed by. So if you see, the YTD budget is 143 million, YTD actual is 78 million, and there is a variance of 65 millions, right? And then we'll say month on month performance, it is coming down, which is the variance shown. Now this color coding is also, and the arrow is also related to is actually linked to the variance. If it is coming down, this is negative, and this header variance is negative. I've not made this negative, but this header is negative. So, and now the main thing is that flexibility is available. There is the metric, right? This is a contribution which I am talking about, 143 million, 78 million. If I click to the revenue part, this metric is changed. Now this is, everything is of revenue. You can see these are the revenue which is moving. Revenue is, in fact, in this sample data, revenue is becoming high and contribution is coming low because of loss of some product, increase in cost. So this is green, upward arrow, and this is how the everything is turned into the revenue part. You can see the period April, May, June, July, August, and this is the budget, actual, and variance. So this is how 260 million, this is how it is coming like this in the chart. And even then there is more of the flexibility. I am having these periods, so I have selected these 5 for demo. This is YTD. So if I remove August from here, so I just select period 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this is 4 months. This is YTD July, and everything is YTD July. This is again for the 4 months, April, May, June, July. The data is again adding, and this is revenue. We do it YTD July contribution. So this is how the things are there. Even for a month, if we want to do, I can just click on this 1 month, though this is a 1 month graph, but again it would be coming like this, a single month. So this is how. And even if you want to go to revenue, this is the revenue increase, decrease. Because of a sample data, the percentages might be very out, but this is how these are. So the interaction between the different elements and everything is in sync with the single parameter, right? Sir, Rama sir, you want to ask something?
Yes, sir. Time is up, sir. I would request you to complete quickly. Last minute.
2 minutes more. And there is one more sheet. So rest sheet I'll not show. I'll show you second sheet, which is again a different thing, though it is our data is similar. So this data is again sync. We are seeing product wise. This is product wise 7654, and this is the monthly budget and revenue we are talking about. But budget, monthly, variance, and percentage. So these are giving the percentage. This is again the same timeline. I have given the YTD for selection. This is a waterfall, and again this waterfall data is coming through my DAX measures. So if I show you the DAX, if I show you my DAX measure, it is coming here. So these are the tables and all. I'll just show you. I click here. So this is how I have used this variance analysis with revenue and WF waterfall buckets, and I have prepared these measures. And the complete waterfall is coming, and whenever data is changing, so this waterfall is again changing with the revenue. This is revenue waterfall. I do the contribution, the waterfall is contribution, changing it, and this is how it is going. And then there is a schedule 3 part also. I have started that P&L from schedule 3. It is preparing month wise, and again it will prepare balance sheet also. So that is also like this. So basically this is the product which can give lot of insights into it. Sir, if any questions, or if time permits, I can spend 2-3 more minutes. Otherwise, you can ask questions. So this is how.
Yes, sir. My first question is, where is AI in this use case? Okay,
so in this use case, AI, I have used this. First of all, Power BI is itself into an intelligence mode, because Power BI can generate the data based on the insights and the M code which we are giving. Second, Claude and ChatGPT. These 2 softwares I have used in preparing this M code. So if you ask me, this is the DAX measure. I can show you these all the logics into each DAX. You can see these codes are being generated through Claude, and it has taken a lot of time. So this is, if you can see, these are the overall score, and this scoring is done based on a smart logic that the excellent is between, if the composite score is more than 10% or something. So some logics are there which has been defined into this code. And if you see all the tasks, yet this intelligent task is there, DAX is there, which is providing us the expansion and all. And so Claude has helped.
One question, sir. Sorry to interrupt. Who has designed this visual, sir? It is AI or
no. So sir, it has taken lot time in finalizing this output, because I had first gone to AI. Okay, tell me, give me the comprehensive dashboard which should look stunning. So it has given me a dashboard which was of no use, not much use, and Claude Professional has worked this. So I had spent 2 days, 13-14 hours into this. So
the point is taken, sir. The visuals are done by you, and the backend formulas, that is the DAX functions are taken from the AI. All right, sir. Thank you so much. Over to you, Kumar English.
Yes, sir. Sir, if the input is changing, suppose because all our clients will be using different accounting softwares or different reporting portals. From there,
Sure.
we download the reports. How much time would it take to alter the backend code again to fit that input to get the same kind of output on a different input?
Okay, sir. Okay. So I'll just share my screen. I'll just stop sharing and give you the screen. I have actually worked on this on a scalable model. So I have put a specific trial balance format, which is very normal. So I'll just share for a minute. And where is the Zoom? Here it is. I'll share my screen, entire screen. Okay. And so this is very intelligent question because the software should be scalable to this. So I'll just give you a TB. So I'll just give you a August TB. So if this is the TB, which is the backbone of all the data, which is putting up the details, and this is in a very simple format. If you ask me, and sir, this is the account number which is coming from my SAP. It is a dump, and this is the item flag, period, and INR. These are the 4 columns which are being used. These are not used. I have just testing purpose I have put. So if these 4 columns are being given, any accounting system would give you a GL code, would give you a period, and would give you INR. Even descriptions are not of much relevance. So then
Mapping
also,
is done manually, sir.
sir, mapping is done through a mapping table. So I have a mapping table that is there. So that mapping can be done first, because that is also we have exported from SAP. In SAP, we are having that mapping. So once the connectors are available to me, that mapping and this TB, these both downloads are okay, and it would not be required also. So then it would be real time. Sir.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Sir, any other questions, sir?
No, sir, we are good.
Thank you.